Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Grusty here, back from MBR Starcast with some more live League of Legends gameplay for you guys today. Today, you're going to be playing as Arctic Ops Varus. We're going to be trying to think of something cool to say that we can be all Arctic-y and Opsy. We're like a special Ops agent coming into the field as Summoner's Rift. We're going to be jumping in through this. I don't know. Really, this hasn't really gone anywhere. But anyway, that's who we're playing today. He is a bad man. I haven't actually. Oh no, I played. Tell a lie. I have played one game. I played a game around my friend's house when. I got to use the skin out, and I think I really like the animations of the skin. I'm quite a fan of Varus. I think he's a cool champion, and you really rely on landing your ultimate. If you don't land your ultimate, then there's not much point in playing Varus, even though he still has a lot of damage without his ultimate. But the fact of his ultimate is just really OP. The fact you can lock their team down, and especially in the bot lane, for example, with this Leona, she lands her stun. Only one of her stuns, it means that I'm guaranteed to land my ultimate, or maybe I use my ultimate and then she lands her stun. But it's probably better the other way around, because it guarantees that I don't actually miss it. If I was to miss it after she stunned them, then officially I would delete my league account probably right now. So with the owner as well, it pretty much guarantees that I'll be able to land some Q snipes, even though I'm pretty good when I with my Q. And my game has just crashed. Wow, that was really random. That kind of sucks quite hard. So that's never good. And it's crashed again. This LOL client is buckets of fun. It had actually crashed before I started recording, and I thought it was all working fine, and I was like, yeah, no, that's cool, this is gonna run fine. I had a feeling that it wasn't fine, but it seemed everyone, it's put me up to 100%, so I was like, yeah, cool, and then it just randomly crashes for no reason. And I don't know, it seems to be loading up now. I'm not actually back into it yet, but anyway, now you should be able to see the game, or not the game, but you can see myself loading in again. So that was really random. Generally what would happen is that I wouldn't even get onto the loading screen like this, it would just crash before it happens. But it crashed and it crashed again, and I actually went into the loading screen and I could only see like 3 of their champions, but then it said I was 100%, I was like, alright, cool. I thought it might have been weird, but the fact that my percentage had actually moved up to 100 from where originally it was at like 15, it was kind of weird. Like now it's stuck at 32, kind of slowly going up. So I don't know, the game could have started a long time ago, because it's taken me quite a while to join this game now. Probably on the verge of at least 5 to 7 minutes. I'd probably say I've been waiting to get into this game now, just in the loading screen. So we are here. Luckily we don't miss too much actually, or we'll be here for when minions spawn, which is the most important thing. So yeah, I was quite dreading that shit was going to be a lot worse. So we're playing this badass skin of his. I'm quite a fan of the skin. I was always, I say, a fan of Varus, but I never bought a skin for him. I was quite interested in his, I don't know how many skins he has. I know there's the Archer one, the Angel one, or whatever it's called, Angel Varus. Probably not that, that sounds pretty, like, not as cool, but anyway, we'll see. I'm a big fan of the skin. I think it looks cool. You know, I like the animations with the grenades that go on him. Just his whole like recoil, like there, I think it's pretty cool. And you just shoot up to the sky. It's like, see you nerds later, and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see. So what do I want to go for? You know, I could go for my W to do that additional auto attack damage to someone, or I could go for my Q. I might actually go for my W. It will mean that I push the lane a little bit harder, but that's not a bad thing, because I want to be getting this early level 2, especially with Leona. Oh, are we gonna get a minion as well? So I don't know who their jungler is. I said a bit Russian to this game, so I haven't actually got my head around who's playing. She just actually has this item, so she could actually last hit with it, and whatnot. But bot lane aren't here, so this does actually guarantee her. She should be like last hitting with this thing, but she's, oh god, I failed that. I was actually going to get her, but I really want her to get some, because well, I get additional gold, and she's just got these stacks there doing nothing. So I don't know why she's not really using it. So I don't know, generally I like to push a little bit harder, because obviously when we get in that level 2, oh that was so gay. When we get in that level 2, but the fact that this bot lane seems to be AFK, oh my god, these minions, I can't even farm without them not being here. Oh no, there's Graves. So they are back, don't know where they were. It does mean that we are level 2 before them, which is good. You probably catch up in minions, because I missed like 3 or 4, which I really should, or at least 2 of them I shouldn't have missed, but there you go. So we'll wait and see. Obviously, we want to try and get stacks on him for then when I do my Q. Obviously, I do a percent of his health damage, which is really, that's what's really nice about Varus. What you want to kind of remember is that you want to get some auto attacks before you actually do some damage to them. Before you do a move to them, because of your W you do more damage and blah blah blah. So Tarek's actually gone for that item as well. It's pretty cool how his is like orange. I think that's a lot cooler. But I don't know why Leona's not doing it, because it actually heals me. But she just doesn't. She seems like too scared to actually attack them. Attack it. Go, Leona. What's the point in... Oh god, I could have got that minion as well, I think. I don't know what's the point in flipping. What's the point in having it if you're not even gonna do it? Oh, we actually hit Graze there, which was pretty nice. We should actually win this. I don't know why they really. Oh god, Lee Sin's here. That's screwed everything up. Yeah, that just screwed everything up. I was really tempted as well to flash for Graves then, but I couldn't have got away. I'd positioned myself in such a bad position because of Graves' smoke screen. I didn't see, or we just didn't have the ward there, so we didn't realise that Lee Sin come down, and it was an easy kill for Graves to pick up, and he actually picks up first blood over me because Lee Sin and Tarek, being smart as they were, let him get the kill. You know, they did what was right. I was hoping that Lee Sin was going to kill me, but they made sure that Graves got the kill, which was really good, and because of it, it means that he will actually be ahead of me in CS now because of it. So, good job to them. Leona just hadn't warded, and you know that's how it was really. Blame Leona, blame the support. But yeah, not really much we can do. You know, it was my own fault. Really, I should have. In theory, that would have never actually happened had I had played a bit more safe. Like I just went 2 balls deep because I was trying to make something happen. Is she gonna? I do have my Q almost up. She can get like a nice stun off. GG. Oh god, those flashes from me are OP. Oh my god, I suck so hard. I don't know why I flashed. That was a really bad flash. It was kind of worth it. Good job to Lee Sin. I was trying to flash because I really wanted that kill. And I didn't think she was going to do as much damage as what she originally did when she put it down. The whole time I was trying to E as well, and I realised I hadn't actually been taking my E, so yeah, a bit of a wasted flash really. Obviously Graves had used his flash earlier because of the initiation. I think we're a lot stronger than what they are. They have Tarek heal, but once the owner gets on top of them, it's GG. So a bit of a shame I burnt my flash, but in the end Lee Sin comes up for it and makes it worthwhile. Me being a bit rusty and newbie, I guess. But because if we come back in the CS league, Graves loses quite a bit of minions to the turret, he will come back and be able to collect them up. So what do I now go for? I don't go for a pickaxe because I could go for my vamp set. I really probably should actually go for my vamp. Fuck yeah, I'm going for my pickaxe now. I should really kind of go for my vamp set to help me with my trading, but I just think with this pickaxe, you know, it's going to increase my damage quite a bit, give that little bit of a spike, and you know, eventually I want to have the pickaxe anyway, but really I could have probably actually went for my cutlass instead actually. Probably could have fought. Oh, I don't know. It would be close. I'm not sure. So Swain will be dead. I can't imagine him survive. Oh, that was actually. That W had landed. He would actually have probably killed Lee Sin then. So Leona still, I don't think she's actually used that flipping move of hers when I've been here, which is quite annoying because you know what's the point in even having it? I don't even really like the item. It gives us a shield or something. It's not the speed buff one. The speed buff one's a lot nicer, I think. There you go. It wouldn't be bad if she was actually using it, but she just seems too scared. I don't know why. Just go for it, I don't care. She actually went for it that time. So yeah, once the owner gets on top of Graves, it's GG. All the Tarek can really do is trying to stun me, but you know, especially when we hit level 6, this lane's really over. It's just unfortunate Graves obviously got that earlier kill over me. So yeah, she then attacks the minion when she doesn't even have it. Like, what the fuck? All the whole time when she did have them, she didn't do it, and then when she doesn't have it, she's now's the time to fucking use that shit. So let's see. Just try and get a little bit of poke off with the old Q where we can. It makes Tarek has to use some heal. That's the thing. Tarek just heals up. We're only really going to kill them once we actually get them burst down on top of them. Still have my barrier, which is really nice. My flash is down, and my Graves will be up race soon. So we'll see. Almost level 6. Once we get level 6, it's GG with my ultimate, Leona's ultimate, plus her whole just stun combo in general. It's going to be game over. So at least the team actually got a kill in a 2v1. You know, can't argue with that. Though the fact that they have a Renekton and we have a Teemo could really hurt us in the team fight stage, I feel. It depends how good his streams are and what he can really do, but you know, Renekton is Renekton and he just jumps in, and especially in my situation he's just going to be running away over me, so Blade of Ring can be a big item to pick up this game. Have to wait and see. Good job to Lee Sin, I guess. Team has gone for teleport, so maybe he can make some nice split pushing happen. Farm wise we should be ahead of Graves, so we have 10 CS lead over Graves, which is good. Ultimate is now up, so yeah, this is the time to make something happen, Leona. It's all down to, not like that, but yeah, it's down to Leona. She lands her E, she lands her Q, she lands her R, and they're not level 6 yet, so you really want to kind of use that in our advantage, but it's all down to Leona really. I don't want to just fire off my ultimate because they know that we're level 6 as well. They're pretty smart. They do know what we're up to, so we'll see. Main thing is I'm out farming him, which is important. That's what I was going to say. If I miss my ultimate, I mean GG. Will he get away? That's the question. I can't see him. Can't fucking see him. I do have my Q up though. This is the thing what could go my way. Or I could just miss it. That was terrible. Oh, I was putting all... He wasted his ultimate, but I could easily have killed him with my Q. And now he's kind of healed up a bit, so I'm not really going to be able to. That was a fail by me. It was just a poor Q, really. It was pretty obvious what I was doing. And here comes Lee Sin, which I was expecting. Our Lee Sin is coming down for the counter gank, so... well, he was, I thought. It's down to Lee Sin to make something happen, really. What the fuck's our Lee Sin waiting for? Christmas? Nice. Lee Sin, fucking be a pussy all your life. Fuck Lee Sin. Now he goes, fuck them all. That was gay. That annoyed me. Lee Sin just stood there watching me the whole time while I was attacking him. We would easily have killed Graves in that situation as well, so a bit annoyed really too. You know, maybe I would have died still, but we'd have definitely have killed Graves. Lee Sin just waited around for too long. He just took his time to come over, and then I think Graves probably picked a kill. At least Graves didn't get a kill. Lee Sin must have got a kill maybe. I don't know. So a bit annoying really because Lee Sin obviously wasn't on the same page rank as me, but I was overextended. I was stunned by Taric, so I had to kind of re-stand my ground, and I felt with my barrier we might have been able to done something, but the fact was Lee Sin just wasted so much time not doing anything. By the time he decided to do something, it was just way too late. So the thing was I could have... motherfucker. I could have actually have killed their Graves a long time ago had I actually landed my Q, and then that probably the whole situation would have probably never happened and everyone would have been a winner, but we're still out CSing him, which is good really. Our Swain is... She's still alive. Whoops, did he? I think Lee Sin's... Oh no, Lee Sin's not diving him. So good job to Swain. He's holding out. I think Swain's going to be a bit more effective than what height. I don't know. Swain's really nice just because of his lifesteal and shit. At least our Lee Sin's on a Kindersphere, I guess. Just wish he had some more fucking bulls. So we'll see. We have my my Cutlass now, which is going to be nice. Hopefully it'll be that initial bit of damage. I don't know what Leona's doing. She's going on for the little roam. He should have his BA. He does have his BS sword, which I imagine he would do. So we'll have to wait and see, really. I think, you know, we have a lot of damage in this bot lane. You know, what was shown when we almost killed Graves, but, you know, obviously I failed my Q, and which was, you know, it was pretty obvious that I was going for my Q, and they kind of knew it, and I don't know. Who knows what could have happened? So we'll have to wait and see. We landed my Q there. See, that was the that damage we did then was OP. It's just this is just the thing though. Is Taric can kind of stun me here, and Leona did a nice thing, but because I'm not gonna get that one. Because Taric had stunned me, I couldn't get my ultimate off, and because I couldn't get my ultimate off, it just meant it was an easy escape for Graves. A nice idea from oh god, here's Lee Sin. You should never have any fucking. I'll kind of kick the wrong person there, really. Or maybe not. I wish she would fucking ward at our fucking lane. What has she even gone for? She has a sight stone, which she had a long time ago, then the spot lane is just getting thrown away because Lee Sin's constantly ganking us, which, you know, GG to Lee Sin, you know, fair play to him, he's doing what he has to do. But it's just the fact we have no ward coverage in our bot lane, and she even has a sight stone. You know, you have all wards down here, but this is not where Lee Sin's going to come from. He's going to come from his red to kill us, and he's made my life hell, and Graves now has a kill over it, which is not too bad. I had my flash, and in all fairness I should have used my flash to get away, but I was trying to be cocky and not use my flash. Lee Sin's Q come a bit quicker than what I thought he was going to do, and blah blah blah, but you know, a ward saves a life, and you know, and sure, you know, maybe I should ward, but the idea is the fact that I have to stay in lane and farm and farm and farm, and Leona goes and wards and be a good support, but she just hasn't done that, you know, and I don't know, that's 3 times at least now. I think every death I've had this game is because of their Lee Sin, or bar my second death, because our Lee Sin, I felt we just went on the same page length, but I don't know. I don't know, it's just annoying because, you know, if it wasn't for their Lee Sin, I think we'd be done in this bot lane. Yeah, we're certainly stronger than what Graves is, but now Graves is... We're still out farming them somehow, I don't really know how, considering I've got 3 deaths, but... It's just their Lee Sin has made life hell for us, and again, really, we just don't have that ward coverage to see him coming. That Tribush, you'd think she would learn her lesson. That Tribush is still not warded. Sure, we have some wards here thanks to Lee Sin. I think our Lee Sin must have got a Sightstone, yeah. But, you know, it's just not good. I've got such a bad cold as well at the moment. It really doesn't have anything to do with this. You know, that's what I'm going to blame, and that's the reason why we're losing this bot lane is because I've got a cold. Arctic Op Varus, obviously not ready for the cold. So we'll have to wait and see, but I don't know. I'm not best pleased with how things, or the owner. You know, she's done a good job stun-wise. You know, and it's just unfortunate we haven't got the kills, but she just hasn't done the warding in the part really well enough. Oh my god, I missed all those minions there. Sucked. What's going on over here? We go help the team. Hopefully we can find some kills for once. Save my Q for the last second. Oh, we missed it. We missed the Q. If Graves had actually carried on going balls deep then, which was really smart that he didn't, I would have killed him. I would have ulted him anyway. So, we need to get some minions. Really, oh, motherfucker. So we should still be out farming Graves, I feel. Just about. Which is good considering I've died 3 times. I don't know what our Lee Sin is doing. He should actually hopefully get away here. And I've missed a few, which again probably I shouldn't have missed, but that's the way it goes. Like there, like just attack too soon. So our Lee Sin still is going. Huh. Please don't die to. Yeah, he died to Graves. It's the one person I don't want to get fed because now Graves has 3 kills. I think. Yeah. Well, so I did actually get a kill then, which was nice, but. You know, Graves has kills, which I really don't want him to have kills, so... and their Renekton, I think, starting to look pretty strong. 4-1, which is not good. Renekton 4-1 when we have a Teemo top laners. It's not good. Our Swain is 0-1, his CSO is half of flipping Heimerdinger's. That's not good. Heimerdinger will take this mid lane. Oh my god, those ultimates. That was terrible. That damage. That was terrible by me. Not on par at all this game. That was I'm out of here. I've shown myself way too long and I don't have my ultimate. And yeah, here's Lee Sin. Oh the fuck, how was he stunned but then he still like come out of the stun and then kicked me anyway? And then he killed our Lee Sin. Well that went just horribly wrong. So if I had never died what I did, then it would have been GG. I don't know. I thought my ult. I don't know. I would have said I was going to land my ult, but I didn't, and you know I missed it. I burnt my flash, and then paid the price for it really. And now they get a free mid lane turret because Swain was. I don't know where Swain was, but Lee Sin died. I don't know how Lee Sin died. His death was kind of unnecessary, but there you go. Not ideal. This game's not going the way I necessarily like it to. Their Graves is a lot stronger. We're still out farming him, but it doesn't really mean much because of the fact he has those additional kill over me. So we'll see. You know, the game's certainly not over. I think we can make some effect. I'm just really worried the fact. Well, it was a bit annoying that I missed my ultimate like I did, and obviously then because I missed my ultimate I was balls deep because I flashed in for it and everything, and because of that, you know, it cost me my life in my end, and yeah, just not ideal. Stuff like that really can kind of screw the game over for you, but at the same time, had I made it work, it would have been really nice, and we'd have been laughing, and we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. We'd be like, oh yeah, how good is Mr. Big Russ? But instead it's like, how newbie is he? GG to this in. Really nice dragon for him to pick up. Really nice dragon to pick up, so we'll see. The thing what worries me is the fact that our Swain is really far behind their Heimerdinger in CS, and that they have a Renekton and we have a Teemo. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Teemo. Or I am if he's winning, but if he's losing and they have, say, a Renekton on their team, it's just like, you know, a fed Renekton or a non-fed Teemo. I know what I'd rather have. Our Lee Sin is asking for trouble. He's constantly in their jungle, like, constantly. I'm just waiting for the time where he dies now. And the thing is, Renekton, what he would do is he would just slice and dice on top of me. And if that happens, it's going to be painful. Because he stuns me, and then, you know, turret can stun me and I'm doubly stunned, and Lee Sin or Graves are on top of me, or Heimerdinger, you know, I'm dead. If I get stunned twice, it's GG. There's nothing I can do to survive that whole situation. The only thing we could actually really hope for is that was pretty nice. It was unfortunate, obviously, he sliced through someone, so he had his double slice and dice. Otherwise, we could actually probably made maybe something happen there. Maybe all we can hope for is Teemo gets some more AP behind him and, you know, starts streaming up like a madman. Lee Sin, I don't know why he's constantly in that fucking jungle. He's asking for trouble, and you know he's probably actually he's dead now. I just don't know why, you know, to be honest, he's our hope, you know, he's been doing really well this game, I think. He's just constantly in their jungle, and I don't know why. There's no reason, there's nothing in their jungle to take. Their red buff's down, you know, we've got Dragon. Why is he sitting in their jungle? Why? It just doesn't make any sense, and in the end, you know, he paid with his life for it. This is where we kind of want to be. We don't want to really go for an Nectin, but he's at the front line, so... I got a nice ultimate off, but, you know, Graves isn't here, which is good, I guess. Heimerdinger damage. That turret just shredded through everything then. That was really quite huge. It was a nice ultimate I got off, but obviously we tried to put some damage onto Renekton, but unfortunately because of the way things went, you know, he was able to kind of slice and dice away and whatnot, so... just the way it goes. It was quite nice, but the thing is Graves now gets bot for free because I'm too low to get there in time. And or if I was to go there, he would just turret dive me and it would be GG. And again, now you know our teammate Lee Sin's just been caught out for no real reason. It annoys me because they're just dying for like their just seems so stupid, really. Who wanted to surrender that then? Oxysmar, Leona. Their deaths are just seeming so stupid at the moment, really. Lee Sin like was 4-0 at one point. He's now 5-4. Or he was definitely 3-0. No, I think he was 4-0 because he was on a rampage. So yeah, but now he's 5-4 because he's just got really cocky and just doing shit he shouldn't be doing. Nice feed. I don't know what that means. Like, he's probably trying to blame Teemo, but at the end of the day, Lee Sin was so strong. There's, you know, sure he can blame that someone's fed on their team, but that has nothing to do with it. The reason it's just his decision making. The fact that he's he's been in their jungle like he did, and he was there when everyone was low, and we were never going to make anything happen. And now, like shit like this, or like, what the fuck's Swain doing? And Leona's now dead because of Swain, most likely, and they both got away, so it shuts me up. But you know, it's not cool. It's not good. And Renekton's just taking on 2 of them up on the top lane, and yeah. And Swain's now dead because of those OP recalls, and shit like this is just what's gonna, or it has pretty much lost us this game now, I feel. Yeah. I'm in the middle of a game. I do it in a minute. So we ain't got time for wood. So I'm a bit annoyed, really. Like, a lot of deaths I've seen so far have just been completely stupid. Like my deaths in the bot lane. If we had wards, then we'd have probably never died like we did. And then obviously my one death. I have had one death this game when I flashed to try and kill Heimerdinger, and then obviously I had no flash and Lee Sin come over. Even though I felt Leona should have had stunned him, and I don't know. He shouldn't be able to ult me like he did, but he did, and there you go. So we'll see. You know, I have my last Whisper Blade Ring King, which means I'm strong, but because of the way the game's gone, I can no longer farm like I want to farm because of the fact that we have no map control, and I just can't overextend the farm, which means now Graves is out farming. Even though before that point I actually had the highest CS in the game, which I'm not 100% sure how, but you know, Graves can constantly keep free farming now because of the fact that his team don't need him. They can win a 4v5, and I can't overextend the farm because I'm too scared of, or anyone on their team would probably actually kill me, as I'm just a squishy little AD carry. So I don't know. All we can hope. No, he didn't. If he went like another foot further forward, he would actually have been dead. But it annoys me because Lee Sin was so far ahead, and I don't know what he's done, but he's thrown away his lead he had. But all I know is I have my last Whisper now, so I'm at a good point. But again, constantly my team is caught the fuck out. And I want to go for Heimerdinger, but Obviously, they have it warded, but again, I don't know why Swain and Leona were there. What are they doing? I just really don't see what they're trying to achieve through what they're doing. And our Swain is just so far behind in CS. It's unreal. Literally, I don't know how CS can be so low. So yeah, we don't want to go in this way because that shit would just be stupid. I don't know what to say. There is nothing is currently winning at the moment. Everything is losing. You know, no one can hold their own, and it's not looking good. It's not worth a surrender there, but it's just not looking good. Swain is retarded. Like, I don't even know what goes through his head. Like, oh god. Shit like that, just, I don't know, it's not going to help us win this game anytime soon. If Swain's doing stuff like that, it's just fucking, that was just retarded. Like, what was it, even if he hadn't got a stand up, what was he ever going to achieve out of that situation? Really good job to Timo for getting a double kill, it's what we need. If Leona can actually stun Graves right now, or stun someone, we could be in the money. Or not. That was probably dumb. I probably should have tried to focus Heimerdinger a bit more. I wasn't even looking at myself. I was just too focused on like kill Graves. I was like, I'll be able to kill him. I just couldn't get my Blade of Rune King on him. If it would have been for my Blade of Rune King, nice. This could actually be this could be Swain's moment to automate. Oh god. Lol. Doesn't make things easier for himself, that Swain. So yeah, a bit of a dumb death by me. Really, what I should have, I went 2 balls deep. I was kind of like, yeah, I can stand here and take the damage from Heimerdinger, which I can't because Heimerdinger is fed with his death cap. So I imagine there must have been a turret. I wasn't even looking. I was just too busy staring at Graves, like, yeah, we can get him. And I was stunned up by Tarek and yeah, blah blah blah. So really, what I should have done was I should have just let kind of Graves go. I was just too focused on trying to kill Graves, and in the end, really, it caused me to die. I shouldn't have died. You know, I should have just kind of. I don't know, I was hoping we were going to kill Graves a bit more quicker and then we didn't, and I don't know if we even, or I think someone else might come over and kill him because I didn't get him. So, I don't know, I didn't even get my Blade of Rune King off. That's the whole thing, that was the whole time I was trying to activate it, but I just didn't get there. If it was for that, it would have been GG. So, and now they're Graves, like, even if it wasn't for the laner phase, I think he had like 2 kills out of the laner phase, but now he's just flipping 5 kills, and I have 3 kills, and we're keeping up in CS just about. Which is hard because, as I say, the way the game's gone, but I don't know. I just feel that they have this tank Renekton and we have no tank on our team whatsoever, and they just have Renekton, and I just don't want to go anywhere near him. The thing is, like, our team just, like, why? How does Swain and Leona just die? Why did they just die? I just don't understand. And it's deaths like this what keep happening, which is just going to lose this game for us now. Completely. The only thing I really hope for, funny enough, is the fact if Timo can just get OP and have lots of AP and blah blah blah. So I don't know. It's just not looking good. The main reason it's not looking good is people are just dying for no reason to die. Like, really, like, I just don't understand how Leona or Swain just died then. It just so uncalled for, and because of it, you know. Oh. Anyway, they're back up now. Our Lee Sin is going balls deep. Can we actually land a Q? Yes, that was nice. God, what the hell? I tried to click on his turret. There was nothing I could do for Leona. Leona was dead. But I don't know. Flash. Don't want to really use my ultimate if I don't have to. I probably should use my ultimate now, but I probably feel that I miss it. I just want to keep. Well, there's no point in using it if I don't really need to, and in that situation there was no need to use it. I just want to try and save my Q that I can guarantee this kill. I don't want Swain to have any kills. I'm sure Swain gets kills is important, but Swain has really gone down in my underestimation with some of the shit he's done, or the shit I've seen this game anyway. So that was really nice, and I know how important, you know, I know what I can do if I have kills. I know my teammates going, I guess he's trying to shut that going behind Graves. I know what I can do when I have kills, as long as I stay in a good positioning, which can be done, and I don't overextend, you know, even if I have to kill the tank, I kill the tank. But it's important that I get these kills, because now, you know, I'm on the verge of getting a nice amount of, well, I've got a nice amount of gold behind me, and yeah, we're looking good, you know. they kind of all overextended. You know, Lee Sin died, and then Renekton came over, and you know, it just wasn't very well orchestrated by their team. They orchestrated a team fight well and to perfection, and well, not necessarily to perfection. They win, they beat us any day of the week. But if they get caught out and they get greedy like they did then you know, we can win. And the more kills I get, I think I have more. You know, I'm pretty much on the verge of being just as strong as what Graves is now. By the fact he has this Infinity Edge, I guess they have the whole turret advantage going for them, which is one thing which we don't have. So we'll see. Swain again. This is, you know, yeah. That's why I'm taking the blue buff. I'm not gonna let that motherfucker have it. He just does. It's just retarded the shit he's doing. I just don't understand why. Like, why is he doing what he's doing? What has he achieved? Jack shit. I'm waiting for this slice and dice to come over. I'm fucked now. I'm so dead because Lee Sin's gonna probably deep over the wall and blah blah blah. So luckily Leona was there to actually save me. We don't want to fight this because our team's not with us here. It's probably not really an idea to fight. Oh, if that Q. If it wasn't for that Q would have actually fucked him out. I had my ultimate up still the whole time, but I just didn't think the shit was going to go the way like it fucking did. I don't want to get stunned by Tarek. It's a bit of a crazy stun by Tarek. This is just shit, that team's just doing some really dumb stuff at the moment, and it's kind of costing them. Like, that was just really... We could have made that a lot better. I'd actually ultimated. I really need to start using my ultimate. I think I've been a bit too careful. I just need to throw it out and be like, fuck it. Whatever, give a shit. Because we'd have definitely got a double kill then. What's done is done. Nice. But again, like, really there's not a situation where, like, even if I use my ultimate now, it wouldn't really make any difference, to be honest. Bar the damage, I guess. Should I try flash ultimate again? I do. It's not really worth it just for Lee Sin, to be honest. Q's out of range. We need to push and get this mid lane turret now, because for sure we get all these kills, but there's no point in getting kills if we don't actually achieve anything from these kills. So yeah, I think I need to be a bit more, I'm not so scared to use my ultimate, even if I miss it at least. Well, not if I miss it, but we need to start using it more, because I could have definitely got a double kill in that situation. That Heimerdinger damage is quite scary, but at least we get a turret now, which is really nice. Lee Sin won't go for me. So yeah, that was nice. I don't know what our Lee Sin's doing. I can imagine waiting for him to come and probably die again for no reason, as it looks like it's about to happen. I don't know why he's done this. Like, he just keeps doing it, and I don't understand why. It's just so retarded. It is. I've got $4 almost. I haven't spent yet. I completely forgot about that. And you know, it can make a huge difference. Me just setting all that gold. You know, I now just spend and buy all this gold. You know, so a lot of money. I can get my Infinity Edge now, and shit just makes me OP. Then I'll just be slicing bitches, which is gonna be important. So we'll see. You know, it's gonna help my Q down. Well, it's gonna help a lot of damage. But Lee Sin, it annoys me so much because he had the flawless game, like 4-0, and he's now 7-7-7. It's just like he's just thrown it away for himself. He had so much going for himself, but for whatever reason he's done what he's done. So we'll see. Last Whisper, Blade Ring King, Infinity Edge. So they're pretty much the same as Graves, really. He's gone for his Phantom Stancer instead of his Last Whisper at the moment. That he is building into it. And just to feel that he out farming me. We're actually out farming him now, so kill wise he's got one more kill than me. It's just the fact I think they have the turrets going to them, we don't have the turrets. That was our first turret, we took that mid one. And this shit like this, Swain. Why? Dead. Why? Oh shit. I'm sorry, I was too busy clicking around now. Tarek actually paid any attention, he would have stunned me and I was dead then. So the thing, if I get stunned and I'm overextending, like say in that situation, which I could have been there, it's GG, I'm dead. So we'll see, but it's just so annoying that Swain, like, he can have an impact in this game, sure, but he's just so fucking retarded. He's just dying for fucking no reason. Oh god. Good job to Lee Sin. See, Lee Sin knows that he can do it, but it just annoys me that he's constantly in their jungle for no fucking reason. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Nice, that was really nice. Tarek was being really dumb there. I was half tempted to use my ultimate, but no, me, I don't use my ultimate. But it wouldn't be worth it just for the support, so we'll see. We just gotta be careful, you know, pick up some people that's nice, and I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. We have a nice amount of CC with Leona and my ultimate and Swain's W. You see there, really nice. Again, I don't want to use my ultimate because it's just not worth it. But we're now unstoppable, you know. See, as long as I live, we can have such an impact on this fight. It's unreal. It's mainly because their team's being really retarded. If they'd actually, their team could be so far in the lead right now if they actually played this right. But they're just like doing dumb shit like Tarek's death was just retarded and stuff. Good job to these for getting Dragon. That's what we need. And you know, I'm unstoppable now. I've got almost 2 grand sitting in my bank, and it's where we want to be. Got another new blue buff, so gotta love that shit. I'm losing some frames though, which isn't really nice. It's never good to lose frames per second. So what do I go for next? I'm kind of feeling the Phantom Dancer, I guess, just for that OP attack speed. So let's see. The main thing is I have to counter overextend because they have some nice CC as well, and I will get blown up, and I don't want to get blown up. This could be actually. It was a pretty nice ultimate onto Graves. It was just the fact again with Tarek he just stuns me, and I don't want to. And this is how I died. My last death happened was because I got stunned, and I was trying to get Graves, and it's just not worth it. My Q damage is jokes. Those jokes. So we'll see. We're looking good. We're looking strong. I thought we were going to do some more to Graves in that whole situation, but we didn't, and whatnot. Swain, this guy drives me crazy. Feel maybe I need some more lifesteal to be honest, but I think the Phantom Dancer would be an OP pickup. Heimerdinger damage is just jokes. So we'll have to wait and see. We have to kind of hold this turret now. Teemo's getting some nice streams up and around, which is nice. I still have this blue buff, so I can kind of spout it a little bit more, and we'll see. Takes some damage to the turret. So it's Swain just like there, or it wasn't too bad, but you know, that's how he's died in the past where he's done shit like this. Like there, he's just what's he doing there? He's achieving nothing from what he's doing. He's just taking all this unconditional damage for no real reason. I've still got my Blade Ring King active up. I've kept hold of that because I really want to keep hold of it in case someone jumps on me and I can use it to try and run away and whatnot. And again, Lee Sin, why is he bot lane? What is he achieving bot lane? There is nothing to be achieved. There's not even a turret there. And blah blah blah. So now we have to, you know, we're now sort of our resources are cut short because of it, which doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make sense sometimes. Great. Oh, if Leona had actually had balls, we'd have killed Graves though. She didn't, and fairness, we've been able to hold, and if Lee Sin can get a turret off it and we don't lose one, then well, it kind of make me feel a bit better, which he has. So we just can't lose a turret because of it though. But somehow Swain's just died, so I can't really hold this on my own now. As much as I want to, I just can't. Could have ultimated, but it wouldn't have made a difference. They'd have still got the turret, and you know, it would have just been a waste of ult because we wouldn't have actually killed anyone in that whole situation. So yeah, that was good as well. I don't know if Lee Sin can get this one, even though the mid-10 turret's a lot more important. But I don't know. If Swain hadn't died, I think we'd actually held that off. And I don't know what happened to Iona. She obviously must have been low because she wasn't there to defend it either. So I don't know. Fairness to Lee Sin, he has got the inhib. He has got the inhib, so give him credit for that. At least they didn't get our inhib. I completely forgot that bottom one as well. They could cause some damage if they actually went for iron inhibs. I haven't backed again for ages. I'm just sat here trying to defend the base. I really need to back. I've got a lot of gold to spend again. I have all my Phantom Dancer now, which again will just make me OP, and that's what I kind of need. And after that, you know, you either go for a defensive stat after that, but I feel that I'm going to go for full offense because as long as I kind of sit back and don't be aggressive, then I won't die. As you know, I haven't died for a while now, so. And the only reason, you know, I died before my last death was because I overextended trying to kill Graves when I really should have been more interested in just trying to keep myself alive instead of going letting Heimerdinger just free kill me. So I'm probably going to go for a Bloodthirst next because I think the lifesteal will be really important and it'll spike out my damage a lot more. Like the only defensive items you really could go for is a GA. And I'm not a massive fan of a GA, especially on an AD carry, because once you're dead, generally their whole team, if they've killed you, they're just going to be on top of you anyway, so they're just going to kill you again, and you know, you don't really make much out of it. Otherwise you can go for a Banshee Veil, which shouldn't be too bad, but I feel that as long as you're positioning as well as an AD carry, you know, you'll be fine, and I think I should be alright. My attack speed is crazy once with my passive, so we'll see. I don't want to get caught out by Lee Sin here. He's after the red buff, little bitch. So we're looking good. We're looking good. Swain's up to. They get on. I don't want to overextend because it's just not worth it for the sake of killing our support. Heimerdinger turrets are just so well guarded over there. I don't know how teammate died. It just annoys me because people just seem to die for damage. Just seem to die over the board for like no real reason. Damage. Like why did teammate just die? And Lee Sin's just now died, and now it's just me or Swain, and Swain's going behind them like a fucking madman. Which I'm not even gonna help him because yeah. It's just dumb shit like this, which, well, you know, they could actually quite well, and they've just got all the inhibs now, for what reason? Like, why? Why did my team just do anything they've just done? And they're probably gonna just, they can pretty much, you know, win the game here now. All because my team just was like, YOLO. Oh my god, barrier! I pressed S to stop instead of D for barrier. Oh god, that's annoying. Even though, you know, we had lost at that point anyway. I don't know what to say really. We could have won that game easily as well. There was no reason why we should have lost that game. We lost because of the fact that my team was just dying. So like, just stupidly, the team just died then for no reason, and I don't understand why. I can't believe I died at the end either. I pressed flipping S to stop instead of D for flipping my barrier, which sucks. But at the end of the day, had I not died, they would have won it anyway because I'd had to have gone back to base and I wouldn't have had the HP to stop them, as you know they just killed through it so quickly. But you know. The laning phase didn't go too well. We kind of held our weight there, but Leona just didn't ward well enough. She never warded that tri-bush, and that was every time. Every gank Lee Sin come, it must have been 4 times come from that tri-bush, and it was never warded, which was really annoying. Especially when she had a sight stone as well. Then on top of that, you know, we kind of struggled to get back into the game. Like, I was unstoppable. I got to an unstoppable point, and I had a lot of damage, and I had a lot of damage. If I could have stayed alive, the team was there and actually, like, fought. We never had a team fight because our team was just always caught. Swain was just, well, Swain annoyed me a lot. Lee Sin annoyed me a lot as well because, you know, he was so fed, but the shit is just decision making, and in the end, everyone's decision making at the end of the game cost us because they just all died for no reason. No reason whatsoever anyone's death was. Especially Swain. If Swain had been there to help me defend at the end instead of coming from behind them like he did, like a YOLO crazy motherfucker, then it was GG, but there we go. You win some, you lose some, and you flame at your team for the rest of them. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy and have a good day. Peace. GG to you guys that have made it this far. You earn yourself a cookie. Nom nom nom. You now have the option to click onto some of my previous videos. Clicking on the top lane will take you to a playlist of all my top lane videos that I've made. Over 150, including champions like Nasus, Renekton, Garen, Zed, Teemo. Click on my Nasus guide, you'll find out how to play Nasus like myself. Mid lane takes you to a playlist of all the mid laners I've played, Lux, Kassadin, Valkods, many more, and all the pentakills for the pentakill playlist, along with some kill compilations and some pro plays in there. Enjoy, have a good day, peace.